Right. So, welcome back to the session. The continuation of the oscillations chapter. This is part 2, a reference diagram and displacement equation of simple harmonic motion. Okay. See, this is the circular track. There is a particle of mass is small m which is revolving around a circular track. Okay. So, I am taking one horizontal axis, that is, we know that x-axis, and the vertical axis is y-axis. Okay. I told you already the particle is revolving around a circular track. Okay. Suppose in a small interval of time the position of the particle is located at point P and its radius vector is r from the center, and this radius vector makes an angle theta with respect to horizontal line. Okay. So whenever a particle is revolving around a circular track, the particle having velocity, the velocity is nothing but angular velocity, right? So angular velocity omega is equal to angular displacement by time. From this equation, angular displacement theta is equal to omega into t. So please remember these 2 points. Now coming to the diagram, at this location I am taking one vertical line. This vertical line touches the horizontal x-axis at a particular point. Let us assume the point is M, and I am taking one horizontal line, and this horizontal line touches the y-axis at a point N. Okay, so this distance is, let us assume, y. Now I am taking a triangle OPN. So from triangle OPN, sin theta. What is the sin theta formula? Opposite side by hypotenuse, right? So here this is a sin theta. Sin theta opposite means y, hypotenuse means r. So sin theta is equal to y by r. From this y is equal to r sin theta. Now we know that theta value how much? Theta formula is omega into t. So I am going to substitute this omega t in the place of theta. So y is equal to r sin omega t. Y is equal to r sin omega t. Okay. So this is the displacement equation along y-axis. So I am writing here the above equation is the displacement along y-axis. Okay, and we know that acceleration formula is what? In previous class we discussed acceleration A is equal to minus omega square into x, right? So instead of x we can take y also, no problem. So from this, force is equal to ma, right? So ma means m into minus omega square into x, that is nothing but minus m omega square x. So this is force along x-axis, but we got a force along y-axis, means this equation we can write it as F is equal to minus m omega square into y. Okay, so this is the force which is acting along y-axis. Okay, suppose if you want force along x-axis, so how to write this one? X is equal to, x component means cos component, right? So r cos omega t. Okay, now coming to the small subheadline, that is amplitude. So what is the basic definition of amplitude? The general definition is the maximum displacement from mean position to extreme position is called amplitude, right? The same procedure, suppose this is the initial position of the particle at this location, and the particle is moving along upward direction and it reaches a maximum vertical height. So this is the minimum initial position, and this is the maximum position, right? So what is the angle between here to here? Exactly 90 degree, right? So amplitude means the maximum displacement from mean position to extreme position. Okay, so what is the displacement equation? Y is equal to r sine omega t, right? So what is the angle here from x-axis to y-axis? Exactly 90 degrees. So theta is equal to omega t. The value is exactly 90 degree. So I'm going to substitute here. Y is equal to r sine 90 degree. Sine 90 value is 1. Sine 90 value is 1. So therefore y is equal to r into 1. Y is equal to r. So this is the maximum displacement now. So y is equal to r max. Okay, I hope you understand.